Hey, what's up, Long Dark Survivor? We're looking for all the possible hatchet spawn locations here in Hushed River Valley. We just come through the transition between Mountain Town and Hushed River Valley. And there's a total of 14 hatchets that you can find here. I'm just starting at a well-known point that's easy to recognize. There's a bunch of landmarks here in Hushed River Valley that you can start recognizing after a while, after you've been in here. First time in here, very, very intimidatingly alien. Right, first possible those things. Watch the video of all the caches. There's 24 hidden caches here in Hushed River Valley. Don't forget to watch that video. It's in the description. Here's number 1.
That'll come in handy.
Okay, so this video is similar to the walkthrough I did for the caches. Some of these items we'll find so that you can make a good estimate of how many you can actually find in a single new game that you start. So far, nothing. The hollow tree up on the left there is where you can find one of the caches. I highly recommend watching that video for getting to know the lay of the land here in Hushed River Valley. Okay, number 2 isn't here either, but that's what it looked like if it was here. I think we find number 3. In most of the other videos, I go around the back there. But I can't because we haven't found a hatchet yet. Hatchet's extremely vital piece of equipment in Hushed River because you get blocked by this scrub brush, and there's scrub brush at the bottom of that. What is that stuff called? That vine that grows there with the little berries on it. So we have to go around this way, and just be careful of jumping down here. Find a nice little posse to go down, and then we gotta find this cave system. Not a cave system, it's just a single standalone cave. But there's a wolf here, of course. That's gonna give us a bit of drama. It's better to get these things earlier than later because they're a menace. This one will follow you right into the cave, by the way. Sometimes they, I don't know if that's been if it's an update or what, but these things they'll follow you inside a cave now. These wolves, you're not safe inside there. Here we go. Number 3 is actually
I could use this.
So that's 1 out of 14 so far. I can actually just watch the video and see how many there are, but I don't feel like doing that. So let's just see how many we got. Okay, I took a break there, obviously, to get the fog to go away. It's pointless doing a walkthrough in the fog. Everybody complains, and you can't really see what's going on. So here we go. This is where number 3 is on the map. Bush.
Excellent.
The 4th one isn't here. I had to do an edit for that one, but that's where it'll be. So it makes a massive difference what your firearm skill is when you're shooting at these things, because you can have it on target move and it counts as a as a bad shot because of the variable. It doesn't really matter. It's not a shooter, so it doesn't really matter how accurate you are. It's about what level your skill is. Also, I suppose the rifle is a little bit better early on in the game. It's got a bit more oomph to it. So, preferably you gotta put 2 shots on a wolf early on in the game with your revolver. Here's one of the caches. I'm not gonna look at them. Time is money. So when there's a lot of looking from side to side, I don't speed it up because it just doesn't make for good video. But as soon as we hit a straight, I'll jack up the speed a little bit. Okay, the 5th one coming up, and it's in the game. Nice.
Just what I need.
In the walkthrough, excellent. So that's 2 out of 5 so far, which is just marvelous. This is the rope climb up to the southern mysterious signal fire. I can't remember this being here. This used to be a rope that you had to deploy in the earlier version of the game. Okay, so it's the northern signal fire in this game. We'll get there, and this is where you find the hatchet when it is here. I'm only going to count this one once as a number 6 because it's either the southern mysterious signal fire or the northern one. I'll put links to those videos in the description. You want to do that because there's lots of stuff that you can get, including the moose hide satchel that improves your carry capacity by, I think, 5 kilograms, if I have to do a wild guess. Can't really remember. Alright, we're not doing another rest stop here. Okay, we've got 3/4 of an eyeball, so we're pretty okay. Watch out for the wolf here. This wolf is in a very particular place. It's not outside here at the moment, but we are going to find it a little bit later on. Gonna go to number 7. We're counting number 6 because it's either one or the other one, and there's a consistent hatchet that spawns with that. But on the northern one, you need a hatchet to get to that to that particular spot. So number 7 isn't here. There we go. It's the dissolve to the jump cut to the video that I shot to show where it is. There's a little camping spot, and it's this improvised
Just
hatchet.
what I need.
It works just. It doesn't really work as well, but it's also counts as one. If you don't have a hatchet, that thing will do. What I want to add here is that in this particular one, there wasn't a hatchet, but I had there was one of the items from the hidden caches, and I know that this one has snow pants.
Never would have thought to look here.
And you need snow pants. You need a snow pants because you just do. The best pants that you can get. Much warmer, much better, just better in every way. Best pants that you can get in the game. That includes the deer skin pants. They're warmer, last longer, everything is better. And those climbing socks are the best socks. The woolen socks are the second best ones. We've got 2 ice cave systems in Hatchet Valley, northern and a southern one. This is the southernmost entrance to the southern ice cave system. Very decent shortcut to get up onto this elevation without that epic rope climb. Nice way to get up here. That's also a bit of a shortcut. Okay, so when the sun's shining outside, we've got enough ambient light here to navigate the first part. But it's a good thing to start a fire here. Actually doesn't make any difference. I thought that making the fire from using a torch was quicker to make. But it's not really quicker. But the thing is, you got a torch though. You're gonna need a torch here because remember the wolf that we couldn't find? It's because it's inside this cave. So you want to make a fire here pretty quickly. You don't want to tangle with that thing in the dark. So it takes the same amount of time to make a fire. Using it. Okay, so I do that in real time just to show you that, because I don't want to put you under the false impression that you can make them faster using a torch. Okay, so you can hear it. You can hear the wolf inside you. Let's just go. I'm going to keep quiet so you can hear it. Hear what it sounds like.
Getting kind of thirsty.
That's the sound of the wolves. It's gonna pop out. There it is. There it is. Okay, so now gotta get back to your campfire. Be careful not to walk backwards into your campfire. That's permanent damage that you cannot fix, and that is gonna make your game suck. A lot. Okay, so it takes me a couple of shots to get this thing. I think it was 6 in all, which is way too many shots on a wolf. Yeah, I cut out the middle one because it just took too long. It just comes here. See it now. It still takes forever. I don't think it comes by unfortunately. That's the sound which one here. Okay, we're getting a little bit of handgun experience. It's very nice. Okay, grab a torch and we can boogie on through this place. Okay, to the right here is the tunnel that will take you to the ledge, or the middle entrance to this cave system. We're going to the northernmost entrance to this southern cave system. Keep straight here. I think to the left there was either a camping spot or dead end. I'm sure to find something in there. Be careful not to get turned around. Yeah, I think it's the same with that one. There's definitely stuff there on the left that makes a corner like that. You know there's going to be something there. Maybe a can of sardines. Okay, we're going to camp out here because it's still night. Or there's a storm on, or there's some kind of problem. So I'm just gonna overnight here. So that's a miss on 7 and 8. This being number 8.
I could use this.
We got 2 out of 8 so far. It's not, doesn't look too good. But I think the frequency picks up a little bit from this point on. Also, some interesting wildlife encounters coming up. Yeah. This is another one. That's not here. This is number 9. Number 9 not here either. That's yeah. So Yeah, just memorize these spots for when you spawn inside when you find yourself in this place and you need a hatchet.
That'll come in handy.
There's number 9. 2 out of 9. Not so good. Well, technically 3 out of 9 because we got that. The number 6 counts because we're never gonna find it at the other place. Okay, so this is one of those things that makes this game so much more interesting than other games where you can get stuck on ice. Don't jump off this thing on to either of the sides because you're definitely going to get an injury on that slope. Yeah, I don't know why they would put that in a game for people to play for entertainment. Let me not say anything negative up ahead. Yeah, we're gonna run into what's the binomial nomenclature for a black bear? Let me look that up.
Can't feel.
I might as well be spitting freaking wads of chewed paper at this thing. Of how ineffective this revolver is against this bear. Okay, so now if you stand on a ledge like this, if you go to a little ledge like this, the bear is gonna, the AI on the bear is gonna register you as kind of inaccessible, and it will stop coming for you. And hopefully it'll stay away long enough for me to reload. I didn't want to reload. I suppose if you do I don't know if it works. If you do a reload with your through your inventory, the shell casings might end up in your bag.
Goddamn freezing.
Can't remember that. Yeah, here's the bear. It's, yeah, okay. That's right, yeah. The revolver wasn't so garbage. I've been able to shoot this thing. I'm shooting out all my ammo. Yay! Level 2. Man. That's why it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot out way too many bullets on this bear. I think I only brought 18 rounds with me for this entire trip, and I haven't been looking in any of the. There we go. Okay, so it's going to leave us alone now. And I didn't bring any spare. What do you call it? I haven't been looking in any of the caches, so I haven't been collecting bullets. So I'm going to run out, and that's going to not be good. There we go, we're stuck on that again. Right, so I'm going to just, let me see. I'm going to go really quick here because we've done that. I just went and recuperated inside the cave there because I was frozen and wanted the bear to bleed out. There it is. And we're going to go for number 10 here. And it looks like number 10 is here, which is about time.
That'll come in handy.
4 out of 10 is almost half. It's looking a little better. I think your chances of finding it up on this high camping ground is about wow, that guy's exhaust really needs a bit of work. I think the chances is about 33%, it's about a third. 33% chance. 1 out of 3 chances of getting this thing. And hey, it's wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's, oh no, it's not yet. What's going on here? Oh, I ran out of spray paint, so I had to do an edit. Okay, so that's 5 out of 11. There we go, still about halfway. That's not too bad. And we have a rifle here, which I desperately need because running out of revolver ammo. Okay, I just wanted to get rid of some stuff there. Every time you go through these thickets, what are they called? Brush, sticky brush. Every time you go through that, you pick up about 12 of those sticks. So that's what's gonna make you feel like you're carrying bricks. And this guy's here as well. There we go. Now we're halfway, I think. This is man, I've lost count. Yep, that's 6 out of 12. That's way better. Found half of these things. Totally worth it. Okay. And don't have to worry about a bear. That's what I call a bonus. Okay. So I'm gonna crash here. That last thing I spent in the cave was just to not freeze to death. This is to overnight. The sun's going down. There we go, see. Okay, so next day. And ready for action. We're going for number 13. Second last one. It's there where one of the caches are there as well. Okay. Let's make sure this thing is loaded, otherwise might as well be pointing a stick at the wolves.
Thank goodness.
Averages are going down again. And the rope is indicated by that orange line, and I went around the wrong way. Make sure you go around the right hand side of this little island so you can keep your eye on that rope. otherwise it's a good chance of spending way too much time getting there, like I did. Edited that out. And I'm even worse with this rifle than I am with the revolver. Just shot a hole in the ice there. Very nice. Okay, so just go around the right hand side of that. Then you'll be able to keep an eye on where this rope is. Otherwise, like the mission to find it, going the left way around. And then also did I edit, I rested on that ledge and it's half frozen. You'll see, there we go, my temperature is maxed out now. Just edited all of that out. It's not really germane to the guide. Let's just see. Boom! Rope climb. I think that's the very first time that I've ever gone up this rope climb. And I have got a couple of hours behind me in this. Okay, so you might think there's way too much video left to just find one hatchet. But we still have to go fetch number 6. Number 6 is spawned here at Northern Signal Fire. And this is an alternate route of how to get there. In the guide I've got, it shows you how to get there through the ice cave system. This is a way of doing it. It's a bit of a punishing rope climb though. I also like that cave system a lot more than these ropes. Here's another display of extremely poor marksmanship. There we go, 2 misses in a row. I've got 1 bullet left. That'll teach me. You can hardly make out that cave entrance. There it is. It's got some icy stalactites hanging from the tunnel roof. I don't know what do you call it on the top. This is what you need the hatchet for. Okay, no hatchet, no getting through here. But there are more important things to find here than a hatchet. Got this very, very sweet moose hide satchel. Yeah, it is 5 kilograms that it adds to your carry capacity. Gonna edit all of that out. Here's number 6. Thank you very much. Next lady for a shave. Okay, so this last one is way down at the bottom of this place. There's the Landslide. It's by the Landslide, if you know where that is. But I'll show you an alternative route again. Once again, alternative route. I think this one is the route, an alternative to. I cannot remember what that place is called. But on the left-hand side there is where one of the caches are per occasion. And then when we do the caches, you go straight there. But here we're going to take a right. We're going to go up here. And I'm still trying to remember what the place is that we're going to. It's one of the very fancy spots where the extremely punishing rope climb is. For the life of me, cannot remember what it's called. We're gonna be there in just a minute. Okay, gotta go through the little hole here. Pensive Vista. Who the heck would have remembered that? I don't know. I suppose somebody's going to think up all these names. And they definitely found the perfect timing to take out the wobbliness in this. How's that? How's the speed up on that?
So
pretty good.
drained.
And now we've had it. Okay, we're done. There you go. D-U-N. Sometimes a gun, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna discuss this memento. Okay, I'll put the video link for the video. Remember, too encumbered. Okay, now I'm just gonna go. Yeah, the good stuff. Yeah, it just fixes all the problems. Yeah, adrenaline shot. Nice. And we've got a blizzard. Charming. So I'm going to show you how to get there in the blizzard. Because in case you are here and you also have a blizzard, or you just follow the river. It's not a difficult one. Follow the river till you get to the end of the river. There's a fallen tree. Climb up at.
Getting weaker.
Okay. Juice has run out. Gotta get another one. Booyah! Okay, so 14 isn't here. We've got about half of them. I don't know what the frequency is of the. If it's consistently like that, that's probably like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a lot of cheating here. I did another video to get this thing. That's why the storm died down for a couple of seconds there. That's where it is. That's right on the right hand side here. On the eastern side of this map. There we go. Storm's back. So now I thought that this is a rest. I thought this is a camping spot, but I can't make a fire here. Now we're stuck. So now if this happens to you, it's important that you watch to the end to see how to survive this, because you got now body temperatures dropping 3 hours at a time. Can't make a fire. This could potentially end your run. So what we need to do is we need to follow this river. Follow the river up all the way to Bear and Little Cub Falls or something. Yeah, it's the craziest name. Gonna get some more. This time we're gonna eat the mamba juice. Yeah. Lay it on me, baby. Okay, so that's not as good as the adrenaline shots. But that's actually real-time running there. That's real speed, taking a jog. You might as well burn it. Smoke 'em if you have 'em. Yeah, so the only way this gets more interesting is if a pack of timberwolves decides to attack us in this blizzard. And that's something that can totally happen. I don't know if it can happen down here in Hatchet Valley. You should take that. You should go up there. I think that's a shortcut. Maybe not. No, let's stick to the river. Stick to the river until you get to the waterfall. Okay, we spent too much time looking for this cave. Just turned around.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
Yeah. Running out of the good stuff. There we go. Take a little hit of that. Woo! Here we go. Here it is. This is the cave. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy playing Long Dark. See you next time, and please don't think about subscribing. Just hit it.